So I found something today when I was cleaning around the house, and I wanted to show you guys. This is something I bought right before I met Jelly. So I bought this book, "Single is Your Superpower." It was literally right before I met her. I went to the bookstore, bought it. It's still brand new. Um, I was like, "That's it. I'm gonna be single, and that's what I want." I don't. It's still brand new. I never read the book. I think I read like 2 pages or something. I don't know. No marks in it, nothing. And it's just kind of funny. When I meet Jelly, one of the first conversations I had is I didn't want to get in a relationship because right away we were very sweet to each other. Um, Always nice, always sweet. And when I look back at our conversation, there was only 2 days that we didn't talk to each other. It was in the very beginning of the relationship. It was right before my daughter's birthday party. We met. We talked for a couple days. I don't remember how many days exactly. Um, a few days, maybe a week. And then there was like a 2 day gap where I didn't message her. She didn't message me either. And that for me, that was just busy with my daughter's birthday party and stuff. And then you see the day of her birthday, my daughter's birthday party, I text her, "Hey, do you want to see the pictures of my daughter's birthday party?" Send her a whole bunch of pictures and share them. And then we've never spent any time apart. There's been a couple of days where for various reasons, we'll get to that another video, we didn't talk much, but we still texted. Like, I just got to my work. She would tell me she would get to her boss's house, or she would drop off the kid she takes care of at school. So we were still communicating. We just, weren't talking much here and there. But for the most part, it's ever since then we've been talking all the time. And it's just the reason I'm bringing it up is just so funny how people say when you're not looking, that's when you find the one. Because I gave up, man. I was so done with relationships. Man. I was like, I was done. And I meet her and I start liking her. And I was like, no, no, no. I want to be single. And then in the middle of the whole thing, one day we message each other and, we're together. How did this happen? She goes, I don't know, but we are. When is the day we got together? And I'm like, I'm not sure. So it's just kind of funny. So I don't know. I showed Jelly this book. I think I want to keep it just as a reminder. You just never know, what God has for you, and never lose hope. And for the people out there that are having long distance relationships, you really can make it happen, because a lot of the things that can fulfill people's needs are things that don't have to be done in person. Admiration, affection, conversation, family commitment, all those kind of things can be done virtual. Um, some people just need a lot of attention, those kind of things. And so, of course, there's things I wish we can go do stuff together. I wish I could hold her hand, because when I was in the Philippines, we would hold hands and, walk holding hands when we could, or sit next to each other. And those are nice things, But honestly, those are nice, but those should be secondary to the spiritual stuff, the heart stuff, the emotional stuff, because that is what really lasts, I believe. And with Jelly, it's true, because we've gone through so much as a couple together, but we're still here. And, when you go through stuff long distance and you stick it through, I think it makes your relationship stronger for when you're together, because a lot of the problems you have long distance disappear when you're together. Of course, there's going to be different challenges and so forth. But anyway, I just wanted to share that story. I don't want to go off on a tangent, because I have a tendency to do that. Look at the back. Find your soul, find your soulmate. And I didn't even read it. It's kind of funny, right? Anyway, guys, we'll be posting more. We changed the name of the channel from Anthony and Jelly's LDR to Arroyo Family Vlog. Jelly had that idea because since we created the channel, she's so much closer to coming over here to the United States. So we're really excited about that, and we want to just kind of share and have fun with it. We're both so busy, She works 15, 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. And the only day off she has Sunday. And that's when she does all her errands, goes buys her stuff, pays her, her phone bill. She's got to go to church. Then we watch a movie, or just get online and watch a movie together. Just different stuff. And it's just tough. And then I work, and I work too a lot, and I teach guitar. I work, of course, 40 hours plus a week. And there was a time I was working 65 to 80 hours a week. It's crazy. And then, of course, like I mentioned, I teach guitar. So it's not just the teaching when they're here, it's getting the lesson prepared. And it's just, and I'm a single dad, and I take care of my daughter here in person. And Jelly is, she's a single, well, we're not single, but, in other words, we raise our kids by ourselves. And now that we're together, we're, in each other's kids' lives. But long story short is it's just me and it's just her. And she gets help a little bit. She gets a lot of help, actually, from her family. But I do it all by myself. But anyway, guys, I just want to share that book. So it's so ironic, right? Single is your superpower. And then right after that I meet Jelly and try to stop the relationship, or just kind of like, no, I don't want to be one. And then it just like, you just never know. Never know, guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye.